Hi everyone, it's me Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. This week is Valentine's Day, and instead of buying those expensive chocolates and booking meals out, we're keeping it super budget friendly and also fun by making some pantry desserts for this episode of Project Pantry. Today I'll be showing you how I use up what I already have in my pantry to make some sweet treats with no extra shopping needed. This is perfect if you're celebrating solo with your kids or even with a partner. If you do enjoy the video guys, don't forget to smash thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing down below, it would mean a lot to me. And yeah, without further ado, let's dive into it. So here's what I found in my cupboard to make my first dessert. The only thing I've got from my fridge is some milk, which most people tend to have on a weekly basis anyway. Got some sugar, cocoa powder, a bit of oil and stuff. And then I've also found these half-used bags of milk chocolate chips, which we're gonna get some use out of today as well, because I completely forgot about them. So they can go into our first dessert as well, which is a microwave mug cake. I love a good mug cake, and it takes less than 5 minutes, and you can make it with ingredients you probably already own. I love it because it uses up small amounts of pantry staples and feels like a real treat without the cost of like a takeaway dessert. So let's run through the recipe for this and make a little chocolate mug cake. So the first step is to pop 4 tablespoons of plain flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of caster sugar into our mug. Then to this we're going to add a pinch of salt and also a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Then we're going to whisk that all together really well with a fork. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and a splash of vanilla if you have it, but that is optional. Then again we're going to give this all a really thorough whisk together with the fork. Then we're going to stir in a little handful of milk chocolate chips. Now we're just going to microwave this for 60 to 90 seconds depending on your microwave settings. And then all you've got to do is let that rest for 1 minute and then you can dig in. If you've got any leftover fruit or cream, you can pop that on top to make a Valentine's Day twist, or you can even dust with a little icing sugar to give it that fancy edge, or maybe do it in a more fancy mug as well. So we have this really soft gooey chocolate microwave cake here. That is so yummy, and I actually can't believe that I've made that with stuff I already had in my cupboard and I didn't even need to buy anything extra. That is so good. Next up, I'm making some really simple biscuits. They're great for kids to decorate or for gifting, and the best part is I didn't have to buy anything. I already had these in my house, and we've just used the exact same ingredients with our mug cake as well. So I'm going to be using some baking powder, a pinch of salt, some plain flour, caster sugar, oil and milk. So to make these simple biscuits into a bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of plain flour and a 1/4 cup of caster sugar. So this I'm going to add a pinch of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then to our dry ingredients, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk. We're going to add it a little bit at a time, mixing as we go to form a softer dough. Now we've got our biscuit dough formed. I've just lined a baking tray with some greaseproof paper, and I've preheated the oven to gas mark 4. I'm now going to quickly roll out our dough on the surface, and I've conveniently got a heart cutter luckily, but if you don't, then you can just cut it out in little heart shapes with a knife if you'd like to. Then we just need to bake our little heart-shaped biscuits in our preheated oven on gas mark 4 for 10 to 12 minutes. And there are biscuits fresh out of the oven. Now you can let these cool and you can decorate them with some icing or some melted chocolate if you'd like to, or if you just want to give some little cute heart-shaped biscuits plain like this, then that's fine as well guys. It has like this kind of crumbly shortbread kind of texture, just a really nice plain biscuit. It's sweet with the sugar but not overly crazy or intense, so definitely you could add some icing and stuff onto it if you wanted to, but absolutely soft, delicious, and it didn't cost me anything extra. So make sure you go and check your cupboards after this video, because I can almost guarantee you've got enough ingredients in your cupboards already to make at least one sweet treat. Now for some other little Project Pan updates. On the beauty side of Project Pan, I've been using my Animal Minerals Sheer Shine Lipstick quite a lot this month, which I've been so proud of the usage there. I also paired it with some gloss to make like a Valentine's Day date night look, which was really fun. It feels good to keep things fresh while still staying committed to using the same products. For cleaning, I've been focusing on trying to finish the 7 sprays that I committed to finishing by the end of the month. I've been doing really well. You'll see next week in next week's video just how well I'm doing, but some of the sprays are almost gone now, so that's looking positive. I've just been using them more consistently. I've been tying them into sort of like my Sunday reset routines and things like that, and I've been going out of my way to sort of make sure I'm cleaning the windows and the glass and stuff, my window glass cleaner, and just been trying to to create routines that mean that I'm using the products more consistently, which has been working a treat. It's honestly amazing how quickly these products can actually be used up when they're part of a routine and there's consistency involved. And with regards to budgeting, let's have a little budgeting reflection for Valentine's Day. Instead of buying the £10–15 box of chocolates, these Pantry desserts have cost me nothing extra. It's literally just been using up stuff that I already had, which means that's like a £10 saving this week alone. And instead of meals out, I'm definitely opting for a supermarket dine-in meal. They've got some great offers on in the supermarkets at the moment for the Valentine's dine-in, and that video will be coming very soon because I've bought some of them to compare for you guys, so stay tuned this week for that video coming really soon. But yeah, the amount of money that I've saved compared to previous Valentine's Days is crazy, and it definitely shows you that celebrating doesn't have to mean overspending. And I'm back with 4 new mini challenges for you guys, so let's dive into them. So first up is beauty. I'd love for you to create a Valentine's Day inspired makeup look using either your Project Pan blush or your Project Pan lipstick as the main attraction. If you'd like the cooking mini challenge, then I set you the task of making 1 sweet treat or dessert using only what you've got in your pantry, or like I did today where I used a little bit of oil and a little bit of milk, but things that you already have in your cupboards without buying anything extra. See if you can make 1 dessert or 1 sweet treat this week. My cleaning challenge for you guys this week is to take 1 almost finished product and try and clean as many surfaces or areas in your home using that 1 product, not only to go on a mass little cleaning spree, but also to see if you can complete it in the process. And if you'd like a little budgeting mini challenge this week, then I'd love for you to write down everything that you didn't buy for Valentine's Day. So if you didn't go with the expensive gifts this year, if you didn't go with the eating out and the meal out, flowers, chocolates, whatever you avoided this year, I'd love for you to write it all down, total it, and see how much money you actually saved this Valentine's Day. And that's it guys for our Valentine's Day Project Pantry. Simple, sweet, and totally budget friendly. Let me know in the comments guys if you're making something special this week using what you already own, whether that's creating a scrapbook for a loved one or making a handmade gift, or like me, cooking up a storm in the kitchen using your pantry ingredients. Next Wednesday we're switching gears back to cleaning guys, and I'm going to be showing you all of my progress and how I've been managing to get through all of my half-used bottles. Remember I set myself the challenge of trying to complete 7 bottles of cleaning products. You're going to see the progress next Wednesday guys. Thank you so much for watching as always guys. Thank you for all the love and support on my channel. It means the absolute world to me, and hopefully I'll be seeing you very soon for another video. Take care. Bye.